Hi kindergartners, we are going to continue working with mixing the primary colors together to make the secondary colors. Just a little bit of a review, if you mix the primary colors red and yellow together, you will get orange. If you mix red and blue together, you will get purple. And if you mix blue and yellow together, you are going to get green. All of those colors that you get after mixing the primary colors together are the secondary colors. So the green, the purple, and the orange are the secondary colors. We are going to mix those colors again today. You're going to choose which colors you mix to make our art project that deals with color mixing. I will do a demonstration in just a second. Okay, so today we are going to draw some circles, very similar to what we did last time, but we're going to turn this into an art project. Today we're going to do part of the drawing and we're going to do the painting, and then next time we will finish the drawing part of the project. So what you're going to need is either markers like regular Crayola markers, ones that are not permanent. You're going to need a Sharpie, and you're going to need some sort of circle that you can trace 3 times onto your piece of paper. So I'm using the bottom of this cup. I know that I can fit it 3 times on my paper. You could use a roll of tape and trace the center of the circle, anything that you can find to trace. So what I'm going to do on the center of my paper is set my cup down, hold it in place, and I'm going to trace it the best that I can so that I have a circle. And I will do the same thing 2 more times. So it looks like that, and like this. Now, when you're done with that part, what you're going to want to do is trace them all with a Sharpie. Remember that the Sharpie is permanent, and we want to use a permanent marker for this part. My Sharpie is starting to run out of ink. Hopefully yours are still in good shape, but I'm going to have to get another one for myself, I think. Now when you have finished tracing them, if you see any pencil lines, you're going to want to erase those. And then you are going to pick 2 of the primary colors. Now, again, I said you could use watercolor paints or you can use markers. For today, I am going to use markers simply because I want to show you another way that you can kind of make watercolor paints if you don't have them. So remember again that the primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. You're going to pick 2 of them. I think that I want to use yellow and blue. So what I am going to do is just like what I did last time. I am going to make one of those sections blue, and I am using, again, markers that are not permanent. And very carefully, I'm going to trace around the edge, nice and neatly, and color it in nice and neatly. So last time I said you could just make blobs of paint. This time we want to be pretty careful so that these can look nice and neat once we turn them into our project. And actually our project is going to be to make birds. So these circles are eventually going to color or turn into birds. Now, last time I told you that you have to use a lot of the light color and a little of the dark color. So I'm using a lot of yellow and just a little bit of the dark color. So I put my 2 primary colors on the side, and in the middle, I'm going to put my color mixing to make my secondary color. Okay? So it looks like this. Now, this is pretty cool, this next step. What I'm gonna do is paint my blue with water, like this. Now it doesn't really look like anything yet. What's really gonna be cool, I probably should have done my lighter color first, but what's really gonna be cool is when I do the center. I'm gonna start putting the water on the yellow since that's the lighter color, but check out what starts to happen. It starts to turn green. Okay? Now you don't wanna, you gotta be kinda careful. You don't wanna brush too much because your paper will start crumbling. And I really want you to use your art paper for this because you need nice thick paper. But now I have my green circle. So this is all I need you to do for today. The one thing that I really need you to hear me say right now is that you don't have to do the same colors as me. So I used blue and yellow, those two primary colors, to make green. But you could use red and yellow to make orange. You could use blue and red to make purple, okay? You decide which two primary colors you want to use to make your secondary color in the middle, okay? If you have any questions, please let me know. Also, please bring this back to art class with you next time. All right, have a great day.